How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. You could say that I've arranged my life in such a way where I'm almost buying nothing at all. Now, I'm not at the point where I'm completely off grid. I still have to go buy food. I still have to be connected to utilities and I pay my bills. But my expenses ends up to be really low, and some people might wonder, when I do buy stuff, what kind of things I actually buy. So this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. Since quitting my engineering job about 2 years ago, and I can't believe it's been that long already, just maybe a month or two more, it'll be my 2-year anniversary of not commuting. I haven't commuted for that long and not getting a regular paycheck. Instead, I get, a smaller paycheck from YouTube. Since that point, I personally have changed so much. And sometimes it's kind of a scary thing because I'm in uncharted territory. I've never experienced this before. I do not know where I'm going to end up. I came to this realization that I do not need or even want new things. If you're trying to do exactly what I personally am doing, it might be a hard pill to swallow. What I'm doing is a little bit extreme. I cannot possibly ask my subscribers to do exactly what I'm doing in order to save money. But what I can do is just kind of demonstrate, just show you what I am currently doing. A couple months ago, I made a video detailing the amount of money I spend every single month. It was about $1,350, and this is the basic amount that I need when I'm not buying brand new things and when I'm not traveling. Now, sometimes I do travel and buy electronic stuff and other things that's not part of this set base amount. What was included in this amount was all my utilities, property taxes, everything that I need in order to live on a regular basis if I do not do anything special. That's how much roughly that I would spend. Now, this video is going to be about things that I do buy outside of my regular burn rate. So these are going to be special circumstances, things that I buy most likely on a one-off basis. Here's a list of the special things I bought in the last month or so. And if you watched my last few videos, you probably know that I went on a helicopter flight, $300. I bought fireworks, $130. And outside of these, I like to regularly buy this triangle cake I posted on my Instagram. And this is something I really enjoy. However, it has dairy in it. So I'm trying to not have it as much, even though I really like it. I also like sushi, so I'm gonna try to eat that maybe once or twice every month or so. So you might ask, what's the commonality of all these things? I would say a lot of these are actually one-time instances, kind of like bucket list items where I am trying to do something I've never done before. So to me, this is really, really worth my money because I'm going to do it once and I'm not going to do it again. Long time ago, I went skydiving for, I don't know, $150 or something. And I do not feel like I want to risk my life again doing it again. Maybe I shouldn't have done it once even, but I feel like, okay, I did it. I do not need to experience it again. So then I never have to pay for that same category of, skydiving, just jumping out of a plane type of thing. The last two that I mentioned, triangle cake is sushi. It's kind of like an ongoing thing just to, satisfy my personal needs of something special that I like to eat, and yet it's not something I personally make every single day. If I tell you guys what I eat every single day these days, it might be ultra bland to most people. And I feel like I personally am living kind of like a monk. I don't need very much things. I don't buy anything. I just eat super duper plainly. I don't add that much salt. It's just plain by itself. So I cook some beans, some rice, steel cut oats, and also some vegetables, and oftentimes I would add in an apple or something. This is super duper healthy and I'm okay with it. It's not the best tasting. It's not like I'm going to have something super savory or something that's nice and sweet. It keeps me alive and it also gives me proper nutrition, I feel. Sometimes if I do not have certain ingredients, for example, maybe a vegetable or something, or maybe I don't have apples for a few days, and I would just go, okay, I don't really need it. I'll just eat whatever I have until I finish it all. And then when I do need something, I'll go to the grocery store, I'll buy that full range of products such as produce, vegetables, fruits and all this, just everything that I normally eat. And, I can't even make a video out of it because I feel like asking people to live this way is kind of unreasonable. I can do it myself for my personal self because I don't really mind, because I feel like for health reasons, it is a justifiable thing to do. So you know, sometimes you might crave to have a lot of salt, sugar, fat. All these things, they taste great, but then they're not really good for you. Now I want to mention I do plan on going traveling, and this is one of the things I'm going to be spending my money on, which is to Thailand. I'm going to be in Bangkok and also Chiang Mai with a friend. I do plan on having a subscriber gathering there if I have any subscriber there at all. I feel like I might have a few, maybe, because like I went to Tokyo and I had a few over there. So I feel like maybe there might be some retired people in Chiang Mai or somebody in Bangkok, you know. When it gets closer to that date, I will announce when and where. But please, if you're gonna either be in Bangkok or Chiang Mai in the next few months and you're interested in attending, please leave a comment down below and let me know that, you know, you're around, and so I can have a ballpark figure of who might attend in those cities. I also want to go over the last few things I bought on Amazon, which is kind of significant because I used to buy so many things, maybe 3-4 items every single week. Now it's down to about once every single month. And something really weird happened. I have about $600 of Amazon credits in there that I'm trying to spend. These days, I'm actually trying to go in Amazon. I'm trying to actively find something that I actually want, and I am coming up with nothing. I cannot buy anything right now. So let me just tell you what I bought recently in the last few months. Last month, which is the last thing I actually bought from Amazon, which is a garage door belt, because my garage door belt broke and I'm like, okay, I have a need to buy something. So then I actually bought it. I repaired my own garage door belt thing. And then 2 months ago was the purchase before this was on those solar panels. And I made a video about this. And then before this was 3 months ago, and I bought those Darn Tough socks, which is also another video that I did. Now, making a video on something certainly offsets the amount of money I have to spend, because in a way you can kind of think of it as content for this YouTube channel where I have to buy some products in order to make the video itself. So you can think of it as, you know, expenses as a business. You guys might have seen my fireworks video just on Wednesday. I spent $130 on that fireworks, and I possibly might make more from that than I actually spent. I also spent $300 or $400 on gasoline on Uber. Now, whenever I know I'm going to spend a certain amount of money on something, if I know it's in an effort to make more money, then it makes it a lot easier for me to spend that amount. Does this make sense? Another example from a long time ago where I actually do spend money is that when I was doing the resale stuff, and I would actually buy a stock of whatever gadget, and then I would have maybe 20-30 of them, and then I would slowly sell them off. At $30 cost of each item, it might be like $1,000 worth of expenditure. But the way I look at this is that, okay, you know, this is just stock that you have to buy. You're eventually gonna get this money back plus some more. This might not be actually spending because you're just spending on your business. This is not spending on yourself really, where you're actually consuming that item yourself. So all in all, this is what I spend my money on. And I think my way of spending is uniquely specific to myself. So when you go and try to spend money for the most bang for your buck, you gotta recognize what you actually want. Are you buying it for yourself, or are you buying it to show off to other people, or are you just trying to buy something so that other people won't keep on complaining to you? Don't forget to give me a like, comment down below. Let me know what are the few things that you would buy personally if the rest of your life was kind of like living like a monk. And as always, don't forget to push that subscribe button and ring that bell icon. Thanks for watching.